Beautiful gowns, opulent homes, and passionate romance were all staples of a bygone era. However, the Victorians were notoriously filthy. People did not always bathe weekly, let alone daily, and the majority did not have access to indoor plumbing. As a result, it should come as no surprise that illness was common during the Victorian era. What was hygiene like in the Victorian era? The Victorian era was the period of Queen Victoria's reign, from the 20th of June 1837 until the 22nd of January 1901. Menstruation bandages were military grade. Even though Victorian hygiene had many flaws, it was the first time that women's hygiene was actually discussed in mainstream society. Disposable pads were developed in the latter half of the 19th century, and an early version of the tampon was introduced at the same time. Women discovered that the wood pulp base of bandages used to treat soldiers' wounds made them suitable for menstrual care. They survived 1858's Great Stink. The Great Stink was an event in central London in July and August 1858, when the hot weather exacerbated the smell of untreated human waste and industrial effluent on the River Thames's banks. London's smell in 1858 caused the city to be evacuated. They bleached their clothes with urine. Victorians bleached clothes with their own urine because urine contains ammonia. Victorians utilized more than cleanser to clean their attire. Chalk was frequently used to remove oil and grease stains from clothing, while kerosene was effective at removing both blood and grass stains. Milk was commonly used to get rid of urine stains and odors. They had indoor toilets, but not indoor plumbing. Indoor toilets were popular, but because they lacked indoor plumbing, waste frequently ended up in a huge cesspool in the basement. The cesspools ultimately filled up, and the stench frequently penetrated into the house. People started their own small business of emptying cesspools and selling the waste to farmers as fertilizer. Due to the fact that the task was too disturbing to undertake during the day, laws of the time stipulated that cesspools could only be emptied at night. Long skirts and tight corsets were thought to spread tuberculosis. In the Victorian era, women's clothing was blamed for the spread of tuberculosis. Doctors claimed that the disease was picked up by long skirts dragging in the street, causing women to unknowingly bring it into the home. The tight corsets that women were forced to wear were also blamed for tuberculosis because they constricted the lungs. To help stop the spread of the disease, higher skirts and looser corsets were implemented. Thank you for watching.